everyone, my name is Erica Marie and I'm known as the Chakra Analyzer. This reading is for Scorpio. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Scorpio, this reading is for you for June 2022.
This reading is for Scorpio for June 2022. What is Scorpio allowed to know at this time? What's Scorpio allowed to know at this time? Scorpios. I have the card Pleiades, so you could be a Pleiadian, starseed. Pleiades is 444 light years away, so 444, right? So that resonates with me as like the heart chakra. Some characteristics of a Pleiadian is you have a childlike spirit. People in the 3D dark world of evil and control and that negative energy, that low vibration would call you guys the dreamers. Then you're naive, easily to take advantage of because you have such a good heart and you wear your heart on your sleeve. Another characteristic of a Pleiadian is you guys are, especially when you were younger, like when you were children, you were like observers. You might have been, like quiet. You might have sat back and watched everyone. Some, people may have said like you have a old soul, or like when looking in your eyes, when you were a child, many would say that there's like something mysterious about you as well. Okay. So Scorpios, or those with Scorpio energy, that you're resonating with this, if this is the first time you're hearing about being a Pleiadian in the Pleiades star system and star seed, definitely look into that and only take what resonates with you, because there's a lot of information out there and there's a lot of false information out there. So if you're being guided to like learn more about this, just be mindful what you're reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't make it fit. Another thing, when I was asking about Pleiades, being a Pleiadian in my journey here, I felt I was, and I felt that there was like a specific like reason why I was here, for my double mission. And one of them is for myself. I had this feeling that I was a gatekeeper to the ascension process, and I did receive confirmation for that, and that confirmation was seeing the 144. And of course, we've heard of like the 144 or the 1044 light workers, or in the Bible it talks about 1044, or 144,000. However that resonates with you, there's different interpretations of that number. But for myself, I resonated it with, yes, Erica, you are a gatekeeper to the ascension process, and here's your confirmation of the 144. So again, that's not going to resonate with everybody, because you might have a different type of mission as a Pleiadian. But again, if you see numbers that have 44 in them, that's usually confirmation as well. So Pleiadians, another thing real quick about you, if you're a Scorpio and Pleiadian, is that you are here. Your purpose is here to make the world a better place, bring love and light, and raise that vibration of the planet. And don't allow this world, when you're navigating the darkness, to pull you down into it. Remember to come up for air and come up to breathe the light, and then pull it back down. so that everything can come to light. You also, a characteristic is as you got older, maybe teenage years, you were definitely a rebel, with a rebel heart. And people will say, yeah, Erica, all teenagers and adolescents can be difficult. No, I'm talking about like deep in your soul, you were rebelling against authoritative type figures, and you always ask the questions, why? Well, why do you do that? Because it didn't make sense to you. It didn't make sense to you because you could see from a different perspective, and you can see how systems here in the darkness are flawed. So you probably were reprimanded, you probably were made to feel that you were wrong and that having a rebel heart was bad, etc., etc. And then you probably had these negative emotions attached to it within your chakra system, and it dimmed your light. You need to release all that and know that you were meant to have a rebel heart. You are meant to ask questions. You are exactly who you are meant to be. Okay, moving on. If you guys hear noise in the background, it's my dog walking around drinking water. Sounds like an elephant. They're sticky. Scorpios, you are needing to get into alignment. The head in this woman is scattered, so this is telling me that you have a lot going on up here that needs to be balanced out. And being being a Pleiades, having that double mission type work where you have your own mission work and then you also signed up to have mission work to help humanity. You get hit pretty hard. It's no joke. It's no joke. Anything else for Scorpio? I'm picking up that you guys don't even realize how powerful you are. You don't realize how powerful you are, Scorpio. Or you do, but you just aren't practicing that or like doing, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's a worthiness issue. Maybe you don't, think you're good enough, or maybe you feel it, but you just have always been told that you're not. Please, you need to get out of that energy, Scorpio. You are worthy. You are good enough. You are amazing. Come on. Okay, what else? You are here. You are here to make a difference in this place, this world, Earth, Urantia, whatever you want to call this place, the 3D matrix, whatever. You are here to make the world a better place. You will be leaving an impact here. There will be a legacy of yours. This is not material gain, you guys. This is about your heart. And your heart and what you bring to the world here is with your heart. That is how God is going to measure. Okay? A paycheck is not like a quantitative measure of what you are capable of and what you need to do. That's a limiting mindset if you think that. You need to be more worried about, God and not the man-made laws. This is God's laws, you guys. And you're here on a double mission. You feel it, you know it. Maybe it's starting to emerge up and you're recognizing it more, or maybe some of you still don't know that you are these powerful beings, and maybe this reading will help you remember that, Scorpio. Okay. Let's take a look and see what else Scorpio is allowed to know. So I have the options card. She's balancing out her options with the scales of justice. And this fell on the alignment, align your life. So maybe you're confused about a couple options that have been presented to you, because she looks confused to me. You don't want to stay in that confusing energy too long. And if you are in a confusing energy, you need to talk to God and ask God for help. Ask your spirit team for help. Don't search and call up, a friend or mom or dad or any of that, because you're not interested in their opinions. This one is about, hey, God, what do I need to do here? And you need to go internally and figure that out. Because it might be a tough decision, Scorpio. I'm not going to, sugarcoat this any, because the main card here is, your double mission work. So you, like I said, are here on your own mission, and you are here also to, uplift humanity. So you got a double mission. So these options might be something, that has to do with one or the other, or maybe you need to choose the one that has, maybe the heaviest of burdens, but it's going to be the right choice for you because it's what you're meant to do here. You get kind of hit hard, but you need to accept that as your mission work. And once you know, you'll have peace within yourself. When you ask God for help, and then God, gives you the answer in the form of like numbers or a song that you hear on the radio, or something that you hear on the radio or on TV or something, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, that's the answer, or spirit animal comes to you. You're gonna feel complete once you know that information. You'll be like, oh, this isn't even hard. This double mission work, I didn't even a heavy burden. I know what to do now. And once you know, you're good. Don't get in a funk. I don't know why that came through, but you Scorpios tend to get in little funks. Don't beat yourself up about it. I mean, I'm not saying this to make yourself feel bad, but you need to definitely pay attention when you get in these little funks, because you're not doing any help or any good for anybody, including yourself and humanity. Okay, ask God for help. Figure out the option, what option or which decision you need to make. You're weighing out your options, and then pay attention. I'm getting told that you're going to receive a spirit animal. A spirit animal message. Yeah, it's Scorpio, it's time to step up into that leadership role. I think you guys get in these funks, and some of you may even think that you have depression or something, but you guys, listen, these are just terms that the 3D matrix puts on you, and they have no idea what that really is, and then they try to medicate you. Listen, when you get into those funks, it's just because you need to pull back and readjust. Don't label yourself as I am this or I am that. No. That's lowering and dimming your light to fit into the 3D matrix of what they think that you are. You're up here. This is you. You're amazing. Stop pulling yourself down to fit in here, because you don't belong here. You belong up here. You're here to make the world a better place. Bring it up to you. You stay up here. And when you feel yourself going these little funks and you think that you need all this and, whatever, stop. Recognize it. Pull yourself back up and come up to breathe and get some light. Because you are a leader. So start acting like it. Yeah, I sound pretty harsh. I understand. I know. But I think you guys need to hear it this way. That's why the message is coming across this way. It's time to step up. Take charge. And you guys have not been doing that. Okay, so let's take a look and see where you've been, where you are now, and then what's coming in for you. Another thing that I'm picking up strongly for Scorpio, when you're in a low vibration, remember how I said you need to be up here and not down here? A lot of you, when you're down here, you know that you have to like step up and say stuff, but you get into this like martyr role, and you don't want to be a martyr, because that's kind of has a victim mentality spin on it. Also, another low vibrational thing that's I'm seeing Scorpio do is that you want to help, like you're a giver, right? You wear your heart on your sleeve. But once you like give, whether it's time, energy, money, or something to help somebody, you have to detach and let go and let them go along their journey. You try to hover and you try to control and you try to put these little strings attached, and that's not cool. Okay, Scorpio, some of you guys might be doing that. I'm not saying all of you are, but you know, have you ever had somebody like help you, or let's say somebody borrowed you money, and then like it's like they felt like, here, you want to pay them back, and they're like, oh, just don't, just forget about it. But yet they have like an underlining, like, what am I trying to say? Like they're trying to say, no, you don't have to, but then they like hold something over you. And then like later on down the line, they'll like use it against you. Like, oh, well, I gave you that $100, so you're going to do what I say. So there's like a lot of like givers out there, but they're not really giving from their heart. They're giving from a place where, hey, I'm going to have to use that person later on, so I'm going to do this. Scorpio, don't fall into that. If you're doing that, don't. And maybe somebody's doing that to you. I don't know, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. And that is not a good energy, because that's low vibration, and that's a control issue. So if you're going to give, ask God who you need to give to, your time, energy, and money. And then once you give, you need to know when you gave enough, and you need to know when to let go of the apron strings, and you need to cut cords, and you need to move on. Okay, Scorpio? You don't control everybody. You can't make people see things from the way that you see them. They will learn and see that in their own time. Okay, so this is going longer than I expected, but it sounds like Scorpio has some really tough love messages coming through, Scorpio. I'm just the messenger, okay, guys? Okay, where has Scorpio been? Yeah, you're fighting your inner demons, or you're I have the goblins card, but it's reversed. So, I mean, it's good that it's reversed, because you're like coming out of that like darkness. And remember how I said some of you guys might have been like told that you have depression, or like, this or that. But really what it is, it's what's called the dark night of the soul. We all have to go through it. It could be like these little funks that I was talking about. The word funk was coming through. Accept it for what it is. It was time that you needed to like rejuvenate, not reheal, what's the word? To heal, re-energize, utilize, revitalize, regenerate, all that in order to become your best self, okay? That was a lot of words I was trying to say with the REs. Okay, where are you at now, Scorpio? Scorpios, remember how I was saying at the very beginning of your reading, like you have double mission work. Like this is not like a joke. Like you got a lot of tough shit coming at you. I don't mean to swear, but you've had a lot of obstacles, probably since you were a kid, a lot of low vibrational and navigating the darkness BS that you've had to navigate for a long time. And it could, takes a toll on you. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm getting that you understand this now. You're seeing this from a higher perspective. You realize that you don't have to stay down here and navigate the darkness. You can come up for air. And you are seeing that you can navigate around this now. You don't have to dive in and get stuck. You can just see it from up here and you can glide along. Because I have the mountain, I have it reversed. Okay? You're not going to choose to go up the mountains anymore. You're going to choose a way around it. And that is not taking any shortcuts, and that is not bad. I don't want you to think that. it's, hey, I've seen this shit show before and I'm not going through it. I'm going around it. I've seen this crap before. You know, you understand how it works now, Scorpio. So let's do this. Let's see what's coming in for you. Something is coming apart. There's somebody or something that is blocking you and holding you back and suppressing your light from shining to become the leader that you are meant to be. There's something like literally, it could even be called like a handler. Someone, something, usually handlers are close to us. It's usually in our immediate family or in our work area or something that's so close. It could be a frenemy that they act like they have their best intentions, but no. Right when you start to shine, they're hovering and covering, try to keep you into the dark, try to keep you from rising to who you truly are and remembering who you truly are. So, yeah, Scorpio, it's time. It's time to cut these cords of whoever this is to you. I'm going to pull one more. I'm just going to pull one more just to get a better understanding. Yeah, there's somebody that you were in a commitment with or somebody that's very close to you that you have to like separate from or come apart. But please know God has your back on this and that everybody will be taken care of. Everybody involved will be taken care of. Another thing coming through is, you know, if this person or situation or whatever this place is doing this in dimming your light, they might not even realize that they're doing it. Like, what I'm saying is I'm not saying that they're evil or anything like that. So I don't want to make them look like, you know, they're a very bad person, because a lot of times people are put in their life for lessons and blessings, and everybody is on their own path, right? And they're going to have to learn things. Everybody has certain karma that they have to fulfill, yada, yada, yada. So what I'm getting is, let's end this relationship on a good note, whatever this connection is. Let's end it. Do it from a loving, kind place and ask God to take over and give up all the heavy burdens to God, and everything is going to work out for everybody with the best intentions. Okay, Scorpio? So I'm going to stop your reading here. I am going to keep reading, though, for the extended June reading to see what's going on in your energy and like see what action you need to take and anything else that comes through. So if you're interested in the extended reading, please click on the PayPal link below, and then I'll email you the reading. Okay, Scorpio? See you later.